So we have the #1 seed, Lisa Ashton, the Lancashire Rose, down here from Bolton against Casey Gallagher, 19 years of age, and already, as you heard, announced the Sweden Classic and Sweden Open champion, reigning, and she's won youth tournaments as well. We often talk about young players coming in. He's a perfect example, Tony, against probably the most experienced player in this tournament, with the exception of Trina Gulliver and certainly Dita Hedman.
Yeah, little Richie was saying there about 2 times world champion. I don't think she's going to finish there. I think she's going to win plenty more of them world titles before her career's over, mate. And we're going to play this game without a break, straight through, best of 7 legs, first to 4. I think that will suit the players. I really prefer that, to be honest, especially in such a short game, such a short format. Exactly. The break would have been after 3 legs. You're still warming up, and then you've got to stop for a 2-minute break. I'm sure the players would just prefer to carry on.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, it's Lisa to first. Kimo.
She has been a very successful player in her own locality. Plays for Swinton in the County Super League, and they've won not only the domestic, the county title a good number of times. They've been British champions on quite a few occasions. Very strong team. Lisa obviously the strongest player in that team, but made a very successful career out of this wonderful game, and a lovely lady to boot.
Absolutely, John. I myself play in the Swinton League. I play for the Swinton Royal British Legion Club.
Well, I never.
And I'm pretty sure that Lisa's team would thrash us. Terrible. Sorry, Sean and the boys.
She makes the game look easy sometimes, Lisa Ashton. And Casey Gallagher with this very high action, very reminiscent in lot, but she brings the arm right down to her chin. But she reminds me, with this high action, of very much of
85.
Balancheric. Very similar in that sense, yeah. But Balancheric keeps her arm high.
78.
Casey brings hers down, and it goes through rather piston-like. From Crayford, the only one of the very 56. Few places now in Greater London that has a greyhound track. There used to be bundles of them all across the Greater London area.
42.
But I've been to Crayford Greyhound Track. Nice place, nice part of the capital.
Lisa 76.
Lisa 176. She's probably got this with her eyes closed many times before. There you are. Doesn't she make it look easy, Tony?
The finishing part of the game is obviously the toughest. As you said, John, she makes it look so easy. Don't really have to break a sweat there.
85.
At least she'll be happy with the start, though. Just a nice, easy first leg for her.
43.
I saw last year one of the best 6-dart combinations that I'd seen from anybody. She wanted 312. 56. This was against Eileen de Graaf in the final of the World Masters. She lost in the end 5-4. But she won one of the latter legs with
60.
She wanted, I'll come to it in a minute. Oh, it would still. She wanted 312, hit a 180, and then she took out 132 with bull double 16.
Mr. Taylor himself would have been proud of that.
Any of the top players, yes, you're right. Any top players from the PDC or the BDO would have been very proud of that.
45.
She's not firing on all cylinders at the moment, but last couple of years she's been absolutely awesome.
Karen Prinz lost very narrowly to Anastasia Dobromislova
100.
not so long ago. I'm never quite sure which is the worst way to go out in a decider, where you've given your all, or being absolutely hammered where you say, oh, well, I deserved what I got.
28. $26.
That's not Lisa Ashton, is it? 26, that's more like me.
$58.
That's more like it, isn't it, Tony? That's more like it.
I was just about to say, she's actually got a steady average there. She's averaging over 25 per dart. Well, treble 20 there would have left her a bull finish.
50.
Not to be, alas.
Lisa, you require 87.
Treble 17 would be the first shot. She will go for 20 bull, I think, yeah.
42. Case you require 85.
Well, she should at least have a dart at the bull. Is that in 15? No, it's in 2, isn't it? Well,
49.
that's a useful double 15
45.
that she hadn't intended. Maybe she did.
Yeah, that's game shot.
But she certainly intended that.
It's that finish.
That was a good leg.
It's that finishing. If you can finish that, you're always in with a chance. Nowhere near her best, but she's playing awesome on them doubles, mate.
100. $24.
No, that Casey, you've got to up the ante a bit. If you're going to live with Lisa, I know she's not perfect tonight. She's had her fumbles as
36.
well, but she's so red hot on those last darts when the double's required. That's more like it, lass.
100. $140.
To put herself in the driving seat.
$40. $100.
Coasting at the moment, you feel, Lisa, and she senses it.
Yeah, she's got that two-leg buffer now, and she's relaxing a bit more now. We're talking about that, the two bulls for the 1-3-2. We could see that coming up any second now if she goes for the bull the first start.
Yes.
She will go 20s now. And double tops for a 1-2-5.
85.
Would have been as sweet as a nut had that gone in. It would have been really nice to see. But time on her side.
$41. Lisa, you require 40.
Double 10. I think she thought for a moment it might be in. Well,
Yeah,
that's good,
let's
though,
keep
isn't it?
showing
Good
the
recovery,
photo.
good recovery.
Forward
And
like it's Casey to throw first. Game on.
so much of that is mental adjustment, isn't it? It's that she knew that first one was just under. She knew exactly the weight
50.
to place on that for the double 5.
It was actually sort of inevitable, that double 5 then.
$125.
Ashton underlining
45.
her superiority here.
Making me homesick, John.
Yes. Well, I live about 3 miles from Ashton Underline. I think you probably live about 8 or 10, maybe.
60.
Aye. You're right, lad. She's from Boughton.
41.
Hey!
60. 45.
Been a decent crowd here today, Tony, and I think it'll probably be even greater tomorrow, bigger tomorrow. Certainly on Monday, bank holiday, when obviously it's a big day for those left in the respective tournaments. Struggling a bit, Casey, here. I've seen her play very, very well before, but I think this has been a test for a struggle. And Lisa now, well, wrong house. Wrong house. It'd be a miracle for her to be denied now, I think. But at 19, she's still very much learning.
And,
well, it's to say it's over yet.
If she gets a chance, John. It's 8 for Lisa.
4.
Oh, so close.
24.
I think she deserves this attempt. That 137 was excellent. And she's, well, 161 in 4 darts is nearly as good as 161 in 3, isn't it?
Well, it was pressure. She put the pressure on by hitting that big score, and even somebody as experienced and as good as Lisa buckled to it. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think it'll make a big difference, but that's going to give Casey a bit of confidence now.
Yeah, so much of this game is about self-belief, isn't it?
That little bit between your ears, John.
Yes, yeah. But you can have doubts even while you're up there playing, can't you? You know.
60.
3-0 ahead, you can have doubts.
Yeah, in a best of 7. Yeah. Unlucky.
25.
It skidded off the dart, didn't it? There's a great player, wonderful champion, multi-champion, and we'll be seeing her in action tomorrow.
60.
The great Trina Gulliver.
Double figures now after January's win.
Yes,
10 world titles, unbelievable.
You know, there were people saying she'd never win another, but just goes to show.
137.
Oh, good darts again from Casey Gallagher, and I'm glad that she's at least giving us a taste of what she can do
54.
and what I have seen her do before.
$56.
Well, like the greyhounds at Crayford, you know, she can come from behind if she's a stayer. You never know.
99. This year you require 128.
This could be it. I wouldn't put it past her. Treble 20. Would have left the ball, but maybe she wouldn't have gone for it.
The treble 18 she's going for is covered there.
56.
That's the big deflection I was expecting her. She did move aside a touch there. It did block it.
Yeah, I think she's just going through the mill at the moment. I'm afraid the best thing that can happen now, in my view, is that this goes in double 18. Good marker. Oh,
36.
would you believe it? I felt certain that was going in.
Well thrown darts they were, John.
They were.
Very unlucky.
60. This year you require 36. Game.
All
Shot.
over. Lisa Ashton, the number 1
Lisa
seed,
Ashton.
comfortably through to the second round by 4 legs to 1. Lisa Ashton from Bolton, with a smile on her face, acknowledges the efforts of Casey Gallagher, who just showed glimpses of what she's capable of. But she's only 19, she's got a long future ahead of her. And it's Lisa Ashton by 4 legs to 1.